Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And in this video today, it's going to be my review of the Leeds United 2. Let me move myself down here so you guys can see me. My Leeds United 2, Newcastle 2 review. The 2-2 game. I think we started off strong. We started off the better team. We started off well. We put a lot of, we're putting a lot of effort in. We got forward. We started to attack. We looked dangerous. Our defense looked a bit. We looked solid in defense. We then take an early lead. Actually, very early lead. A lovely play by Patrick Bamford. The touch he takes, the turn he takes, and what a great cross. Whips it in straight into the middle of the goal. Rodrigo wins the header, and unfortunately, Pope does save it, but it's a rebound. And Luke Ayling, watching it live, I thought he was going to miss. I thought he was going to hit it right into Pope's foot, because when the ball bounced, it took Ayling forever to hit the ball, and he was just like panicking and waiting, and like he hesitated putting his foot through it. That's what it looked like live. It felt like forever, and it felt like forever. That little moment just felt like forever, and he hesitated. Do I hit it? And it goes in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up 7 minutes in. Let's go. Result. We're 1-0 up. Let's push. Let's push on. We keep pushing on. I think we still look the better team. We're all over Newcastle. We're looking the way better team. Then Junior Firpo sprints through a lovely ball. I think was put in by McKennie. I think he put a ball in, and then we won a penalty. Patrick Bamford then takes the penalty, which I don't think he should take the penalty. I think it should be Rodrigo. Big Sam said in his press conference, he's after the match, Big Sam after the match, oh my god. Big Sam after the match did say, I didn't change the penalty taker from what it was previously, but if Rodrigo wanted to take it, he should have told Bamford I want it. It didn't look like Rodrigo wanted to take it either. It looked like he was kind of pressured maybe as well and didn't want to take it. And Bamford's like, I'll take it. Bamford looked like he didn't want to take it. That's the first thing I was. Bamford did not look like he wanted to take that penalty, and it never looked on his. You could see it in his face watching it on TV. His face just looked like, I'm not going to score this. He looked like, oh, I'll take it. I'll take the abuse. I'll take all the abuse and criticism if I miss this. Like, he's like, oh, you're not going to take it. I'll take it. But Rodrigo's form, he should really take it. Just, people should be like, yeah, no, Rodrigo. And that's not a criticism on Bamford as a player, because I think he's a good player. But it's a thing of his form. His form is not, he's playing not bad football. Like, he hasn't been bad recently. It's his confidence is at an all-time low for scoring goals. His confidence is right down the bottom. And maybe we thought, let's give it to Bamford and try and boost his confidence. If he scored, maybe that boosts his confidence after scoring a penalty and then goes on against West Ham and scores a couple as well. Maybe that was the plan, get him confident and let him score a pen. Really should go Rodrigo. What happens? It's a poor pen. Patrick Bamford, but a striker, just all you have to do, I'm sorry, but just put power into it. It looked like he tried to place it in the bottom corner. Just smash it. If you're panicking and you don't know what to do, smash it down the middle, or just hit it hard. Hit it low and hard down the middle. If you hit it to one of the sides, as long as you hit it low and hard, not like what he did, and it looked like no power into it. A minute later, what happens? Newcastle go down the other end. Firpo has it covered. He's in front of Isaac. It looks like he has it covered. Slips over. He absolutely just falls over and he slips. And then Voba comes flying in on Isaac and takes him out. Which I don't know if Voba had to come in that quick and just take him out. He could have tried to block the shot. And I actually had I had confidence in Robles actually saving the shot more than what Melly has been. But he comes flying in and bang takes him out. Penalty. And I'm just like, oh my god, we've had a pen to go 2-0 up, and all of a sudden they've just gotten a penalty. Wilson scores. Robles was so close to saving it. He dives the right way, unfortunately, doesn't save it. Then after that, Newcastle had some attack on them. They looked like the better team in the attack after. They looked like they were building momentum, and they were all over us, and we were withering the pressure and getting the pressure. They were pressuring us, and we were able to hold our line and hold on. We went to halftime at 1-1. We held out their pressure. Second half starts. We look like the better team again. We're pushing forward, and then it kind of, after I think probably 10, 15 minutes, it becomes like a back and forward game. Then they get another penalty. Oh my god, can we talk about this one? Oh, this is why I think Firpo, if people are going to blame a player, and I hate people that blame one player for losing games and losing points, but for people on Twitter that are trying to blame one player, it's not Bamford. If it's any player on that pitch, it's Firpo. I know Bamford missed the penalty. Firpo basically is the reason they got two penalties. The first one, if he doesn't slip, it's calm and he clears it, and he gets there first and turns and goes down the side. So it's his fault for that. and then that fling your arm like this. What are you doing? Fling your arm like this. You go like that, bro. What are you doing? Just keep your hands low. Isaac was nowhere near the target with the header anyway. You keep it low. You keep your hands low. It doesn't happen, and it's a goal kick. He floats his arm in the air. Luke gets a penalty against him. Bang, 2-1. We are 2-1 down, and I can't believe it. We get a set piece from a corner. I think we had a couple of chances. We didn't really get those chances. Like we didn't have. I think we had like 1 or 2 shots on target. We must have had 1 shot on target before that. I can't remember. But we get that set piece. It's cleared off the line, but it's cleared not off the line, but it's cleared from the corner. Rasmus puts his foot through it, and it smashes straight to Trippier's face and goes in the goal. It just smashes right off Trippier's face. Bang, in the back of the net it went. 2-2, and I'm like, go on, boys. Final 10. Get another. Get another. Big Sam in this game, did he make a mistake with the substitutes? Bringing on Aronson and Nonto. I was thinking, why don't you bring on Somerville as well? If you want to get that pace, bring on Nonto and Somerville. Aronson didn't look like he was, running at all. He didn't look like he was sprinting at all. It's all this extra training, made him tired because it didn't look like he was sprinting around the pitch when he came on or anything. Nonto was decent, I get, but I don't think he did much when he came on either. He got the ball a couple of times and beat some players, but in the final, when we got into the actual attacking positions, I don't really remember him doing anything, really. We get towards the end of the game, and Bamford starts actually doing what we want to see from him. We see more of what we want to see from Bamford, and he won about 3 or 4 fouls in a row. He won like 2 or 3 fouls. I think he won 3. He won 3 fouls. That gave us a chance with a whipping cross in, with a free kick whipped in, and then he won another one a bit far away. But he won those. He kept the ball to him. He kept the ball down, got the ball, and got taken out. And he would get those free kicks that could, those set pieces that we can score from, and hopefully we can do that against West Ham if we do. Because Bamford, decent performance, I'd say. I'm not going to say he had a great performance because he didn't. Obviously, missing the penalty, everyone's going to say you're the fault, you're the reason we lost. But no, I think he had a decent performance, and there's a reason why managers pick him. It's because of what he does. I know people saying fake hold up play doesn't exist. The hold up play does exist if you actually watch the game. His movement off the ball is second to none. I think he's so good at the movement off the ball. The problem is with him, he doesn't have that. His pace. People think he's slow. He's not slow, but he's a slow starter. Once he gets into his stride, I think stride you call it. I think you call it. When he gets into his stride and start, he actually has a burst of pace, but he doesn't have that burst of pace straight away. Like a Nonto has when he'll turn and bang, he's off. He doesn't have that quick pace straight away. It takes him a few seconds to get up to that top speed, but when he does, he's fast. So people think he's slow. He's not a slow player, and I think he puts himself around in defenders and the keeper. And there was a moment where they were playing around the back and they played it to Pope. Bamford was pushing hard really well. And then Pope tried to clear it, and it went straight up in the air, Stuff like that is what he's used for. But yeah, the only problem with Big Sam substitutions, I would have brought in Somerville. I probably would have brought Bamford off. I know I said he had a decent game in his hold-up play, but his goal scoring is just not it, and his confidence is so low shooting that I would like to see Rodrigo stay on and Bamford to come off instead of... Because I thought Rodrigo played well on the wing, so if we want to keep him there... I think he played well on the wing and caused them trouble. So if we want to keep the same formation for next game, I won't mind. But whatever we do, I hope we can win because it's a must-win next game. But people are gonna act like it was a loss, but we lost. We should have won in that. People got to remember they're third in the league. We did through to third in the league. The last 2 games were against first in the league in Man City and third in the league in Newcastle. Against Man City, we scored once and conceded twice. Against Newcastle, we conceded twice but scored twice. We conceded 4 goals, but we've scored 3 against first and third. Surely that gives us confidence to move on to the next game. Hopefully we can beat West Ham. Hopefully we need to beat West Ham, especially after the point that we gained kind of lost as Forest drew with Chelsea. But that doesn't really matter because they got Arsenal next, and so if we beat West Ham and they 100% should lose to Arsenal, then boom, we're ahead of them on goal difference as well coming into the final game where they have Palace, which Palace, I think could beat them, should beat them. Not should beat them, but I think they have a big chance to beat them. So hopefully City can beat Everton. Please, Everton, don't shock everyone and get a draw or something. But anyway, we move on to our next game against Everton. 2 games left. If If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought of the game. Oh, I'll give my man of the match as well. If I'm going to give a man of the match to someone, I'd say Rasmus. You know, for the goal, for the equaliser, I'll give it to Rasmus. I want to give a shout out to Forshaw. He, towards the end, like his performance was good throughout the second half when he came on, but towards the end, he just came bursting out with pace, just clattering into their attackers and just winning the ball. And there was that moment, I can't remember who had the ball. I think it was Gimmer. It probably wasn't Gimmer. It might have been. But he just comes flying through and bang, hits him out and takes the ball. And then, that was a moment where we were like, yes, go on Forshaw. And I think Forshaw played really well towards the end and fought for the badge, which is what we want to see from a lot of players. McKennie, probably one of his best, if not his best game in a Leeds shirt. Rasmus Christensen, best game in a Leeds shirt. I thought he plays better at centre back, so let's keep him at centre back. Thanks for watching. I know I've said a couple of other things after saying this, but I might as well say it again. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.